Hi there, this is David and welcome back to the exciting finale of Let's Play Beyond the Beyond. Last time, we defeated Acadius as well as Remu and Shutai. And we also learned that Erewhon is an alien. Yeah, there's that. And now we're going to be throwing our light orb at him and killing him. Hopefully. This random super boss who literally came out of nowhere. Well, that's one way to do it. We also learned that Lord Kevins is still alive, he's still being tortured in the underworld, and we still haven't rescued him. Oh. And everybody just kind of teleported here. Okay. Oh, that's right, he was fighting for revenge. We got like 2 lines of dialogue about his revenge. I wish that they gave more character development in this game, I really do. It's like the only person who actually has any kind of character development whatsoever is Annie. That's pretty much it. And that's just because she's in love with David, it's obvious. Did he really have a sad story? Did we really learn anything about his sad story at all? All we knew is that at one point he was good, and then he became evil. We never really learned why or how or anything else about it. Yeah, don't mope around. That little teleporter went away now, and we can't go inside the underworld. That's unfortunate. Yeah. I wish that all these extra characters weren't like secret characters. I wish that at least Taunt was like a required character. It would have made this game so much easier if he was a required character. Because really, honestly, the beginning is when this game is hard. Like going through that, whoa, yikes! Did he fall into the underworld? Holy crap! Just like father, just like son. Except now we have Steiner, who's a huge dragon and can somehow fly into the abyss, into this underworld. Okay. I don't know how that happens. Oh, and then we're back at this tower. Oh, okay. I can't intervene, but I intervened anyway. And Steiner's nowhere to be seen. It's like Steiner can go inside places whenever it's convenient for the plot, otherwise, no such luck. Took the words right out of my mouth, Domino. Oh, yeah. Do you have some sort of alien counterpart or something? Yeah, so you're not an all-powerful being. You literally are just some alien who came to this world. Some higher, I don't know, higher being or something. And you led the humans, or you gave them intelligence or something. And you can live, you know, you're immortal. That works too. Oh! Oh, that's good. Really? Seriously? You have a kingdom to lead! What's your problem? You wanna go wait at the frickin' abyss? How boring is that? Yeah, who is gonna go? A dragon? Is it gonna be Steiner? So we know that the common, or the underworld is suffering. We know that Lord Kevins is still in the underworld, suffering. So all we're going to do is just seal up the underworld. Well, of course you want to go there. Well, yeah, it's his dad. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Oh. That's probably a good idea. Okay. Yeah, you really should. Poor Taunt. I don't understand this. So Erewhon is an all-powerful being. He can't lift Samson's curse. He can't bring Taunt's body back. Lord Xeon can do all this stuff. Why didn't Xeon heal Taunt way back whenever we saw him and he, lifted Samson's curse? Ugh. Yeah, it's not like, we could actually talk to his parents before. Every time he did, his parents just completely ignored Taunt. Oh, okay, we're just gonna fade away one by one. I thought that this was gonna be like Dragon Warrior 4, where we went around and we actually dropped them off at everybody's hometown. Well, hopefully we'll get some updates on how everybody's doing. That would be nice. Wait, where are you going? Huh, it's fading away too. Interesting. Oh god, you're so ugly. I forgot how ugly you are. Ugh. Ready as I'll ever be. I thought that you people couldn't hear Steiner. This plot hole, it kind of, goes in and out whenever it's deemed necessary. At one point, nobody can hear him. At another point, everybody can hear him. Okay. Well, yeah. Percy, and especially Annie, will you please come with me? I need all the help that I can get. Oh, well, what is it? Oh, well, that's nice. So I imagine that the dragon that they actually put in front of the Abyss was that dragon that was sleeping in the dragon cave that we saw. We don't really know anything more about that dragon. It just kind of randomly appeared and helped us out in the battleship and everything. And now it's just randomly becoming the Guardian. Like, it's just really weird. I don't know. I wish that we learned more about that dragon. It's just kind of there for plot conveniences. And we have the ending to Beyond Beyond. And like I said, this game has problems. It has pacing problems, such as you go, the entire game pretty much where you are walking on foot and then all of a sudden you get the ship, and then like one dungeon later you get Steiner being a dragon, and then like one dungeon later you get the Flying Palace. It's like, okay, you gotta go 20 dungeons and then boom, 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 you get all this fast travel. That's just kind of weird. Also, it had pacing issues as far as your characters were concerned. Samson and his curse. Honestly, the very first time that you made it to Simone, and Simone should have been required, along with Taunt being required, the very first time that you made it there, you should have gotten Samson's curse cured. Having him go half the game, without being cured of his curse is pretty ridiculous. They also probably should have doubled his VP and LP, because his survivability left a lot to be desired. So yeah, that just kind of made him really crummy. Honestly, just made him crummy. Then having Taunt not be a required character also really did, God, you're ugly too, really did make this game much more difficult than it had to be, because the beginning of the game was the hardest part. It really was. Dealing with that volcano, dealing with that cave in the desert, dealing with that god-awful water temple, good lord. Then towards the end of the game, after you got your after you got all the better party members, and you got the class change and all that kind of stuff, and you got tons of money with mage potions, the game became much easier. So I feel like a lot of people who played the game never actually got a chance to experience the game whenever it was good, whenever it was easier. And I also feel like another thing that would have made this game a lot better would be if they doubled the amount of experience points that you earned, but halved the encounter rate instead. So you would still get, the same amount of levels and the same balancing issues, but you wouldn't have to deal with so many random encounters. It was just ridiculous. Are we ever gonna get to see Taunt as a human? Oh, perfect. Oh, I wish that they made like a little portrait for Taunt. That'd be cute, but no, he just gets a little NPC. Like, he looks just like a little kid NPC. They didn't make him unique at all. I mean, they could have at least changed the color of his robe or something to make him look a little bit different, but no! Can't have that. Another thing that would have made this game better. Explain the active combat system. Literally, have somebody come up and say, hey, if you press this button, this button, this button, you're gonna have a better chance of doing a critical hit. Actually explain, like, the goings-on of the game. That would have been lovely. But, yeah. Oh, who's this random dancer back there? Oh. Oh, well, thanks, Domino. Also, like, they had a lot of exposition with the villains and everything. I almost feel like we got more development on the villains than we did with our actual characters that we had, like Domino, or Taunt, or Lorelei, who have, like, 3 lines of dialogue in the entire game, Give us some more background information on the people who actually join our party. It's really ridiculous that you have Taunt in your party, and then Taunt's parents don't even recognize that Taunt's in your party. Yeah, I know that he has, that he's transformed so they don't recognize him, but Taunt can speak up and say, hey, Mom and Dad, it's me, hey, how are you doing? But no, we don't get that, so, yeah. So, the game has set ourselves up perfectly for a sequel here. Perfectly. We're going into the underworld. We're going to rescue Lord Kevins. We're going to rescue our father. Do we ever get a sequel? No! We don't. Yeah, there's another problem with Beyond the Beyond. It's like they wanted to do Golden Sun before Golden Sun was a thing, Where Golden Sun was 2 games divided up into 1. Here it looks like they wanted to make a second game, except that we'd be in the underworld. We'd probably learn more about Shutat and his motivations. We might get some more character development. Maybe Annie and all of them would join David in the underworld too. Maybe he would get, different underworld people to join him. And then, they would unite the common world and the underworld. You would rescue Kevins, all that kind of stuff. But they didn't do it. They just dropped the ball. I guess they found out, hey, in order to have a sequel, we actually have to make a good game. What a concept. Yeah. Admin office? You don't mean like admin's office? I don't know what that is. But yeah. It's also kind of interesting how we're going to every single town just to see the NPCs kind of dance around. Like, okay, or we could just kind of stop in the middle of nowhere, and that could be the last stop there. Huh, whatever. I imagine that they gave that stop right there just because that was the English translation, and then here we have some more English stuff going on, so it's just stopping in the middle of him going somewhere, because this didn't happen in the Japanese version. Are we gonna get another stop in the middle of nowhere to talk about English staff? Oh, I guess not. We're not gonna stop at Barbaros and see how Lorelei's doing. We're gonna stop outside of Barbaros? Well, that's kind of Disappointing. Oh, hey there, Lorelei. Yeah, it's Steiner. Oh. Yeah, we did our best. So, again, back to balancing issues. Let's talk about Annie for a little bit. Like, this game would have been so much harder if Annie wasn't part of your group from the get-go. But why was she so much better than everybody else? She had an all-hitting attack spell, she had healing, she had reviving, she had everything. And everybody else was just kind of there to support Annie. Like, her attack was amazing. I don't know. I just feel like the game would have been better if it just had just a little bit more balancing. It didn't really need all that much balancing. Just a little, you know? And then remember that girl at the very beginning of the game? Like, whenever you were starting up your game and everything, some girl there holding Steiner? We never knew who she was either. She was just some random girl. But yeah, that's the end. That's it. That's it for Beyond the Beyond. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this Let's Play as much as I enjoyed making it. And stick around for the next Let's Play, which will be coming up more than likely after I am done completely with Shadow Hearts. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.